So I'm working through this little song and I'm going to audition a bunch of sounds, and I'm going to probably find some that work better than others, some that may not work at all, and some that are interesting and I might want to bookmark and save for the future as I'm scrolling through these sounds. Now what I can do is create a custom category to appear here. Instead of these preset categories, I can create a project and have it displayed here, and I can create multiple projects. So what I'm going to do is click hold on the project menu here, and I'm going to go create project, and I'm going to call this EK synth bass faves, so I can bookmark my favorite synth basses as I'm going along. I may want to recall them in the future for some other use. So I like this one, the sound that I used when I ended off the last video. So if I want to add that to my project, all I need to do is click hold there and click on the project, and they'll all appear here. Right now there's only one, so it's just showing that one, but EK synth bass faves, and now there'll be a check mark next to it, and this means that it's now a member of this project. And if you have multiple projects set up, you can certainly have one sound belong to multiple projects. There'll be a check mark next to it for each project that it belongs to. And if I check it again, it will remove it from the project. So let's go through a few and audition some more sounds and see which ones I want to add to this project. Okay, I like that sound. I want to add it. So all I got to do is click here and go EK synth bass faves, and it'll be a member of that project now. Okay, I like that one also. So let's click that and EK synth bass faves. So it's going to be all a member of that project. And you can create projects based on whatever criteria are meaningful for you. Right now, I have a project just to bookmark my favorite synth basses that I'm hearing as I'm auditioning that I think might be useful for me to recall at a later time. I could have another project based on this song, so I can have a bunch of possibilities that I think might work for this song and then recall them at a later date. I could have a project set up for a particular artist working in my studio, so I can save sounds that I think will work for his projects. Or I can have a project set up per album. So lots of different ways to organize, or if I'm a film composer, maybe per film cue, different ways of calling up these subsets of custom organized sounds. Now to call them up and view them, there's two different ways we can do it. We can, from here, go show projects, and we can also, from the category menu here, switch this to displaying, instead of the categories, to displaying projects. So I'm going to go to project, and right now there's only this one project that I've created, but they'll all appear here when there are multiple projects. But I'm going to click there, and we'll see now the sounds that I've added to my project, and I can, of course, click on them and select them like that and have access to them whenever I need them in the future. Now, to remove a sound from a project, as I mentioned, all you need to do is click hold and uncheck it, and it's removed from the project. And to delete a project entirely, you just go delete project, and you'll have a menu here with all the projects that are in your setup. Right now, I only have this one, so that's the only one. Now, another thing that we can do to bookmark or organize sounds is use the favorites function, the ratings system, which I looked at in the last video, and I'll just show you briefly again. If we sort by ratings, we can sort by the number of stars we give this. Now, I'm not crazy about this system of rating because, first of all, there's only 5 possible categories to sort from, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. And I also don't like that it has this sort of subtle implication that something with 1 star is less good than something with 3 stars or more, etc. So you can use this to store or organize your sounds based on how much you like them or whatever other criteria the stars might mean for you, or you decide you want to use the stars to mean. But personally, I prefer to just use the function for project management to store custom groupings of sound. And I'm command clicking here to get rid of these ratings. That's control click on Windows. So there's a little overview and some ideas of how you can use the project function here to store and group and organize sounds in ways and groupings that are meaningful for you.